This is History Myths and Myth-Conceptions, and today's myth-conception is Epicureanism is a straightforward hedonism. If you check a dictionary for the word Epicurean, you will find a definition that goes something like this: fond of luxury or indulgence in sensual pleasures. It has almost nothing to do with the philosophy of Epicureanism. As many times was told, if Epicurus, the founder of the school, saw the food recipes on epicurus.com, he'd be very, very surprised. Indeed, Epicurean philosophy technically can be classified as hedonism, but it is not how we perceive hedonism these days. The Greek word hedone literally means pleasure, and Epicurus himself used this word because his philosophy is based around pleasure-seeking, at least on paper. Because in reality, Epicurean philosophy was first and foremost about moderation, and actually was seriously ascetic. Also, using the past tense here is probably incorrect, since there are various attempts at reviving Epicureanism. Actual Epicureanism, not the wildly misunderstood one. Like pretty much any Hellenistic school of philosophy, Epicureanism is about happiness. Happiness is the ultimate goal. Epicurus taught that happiness is easily achievable, and the road to happiness lies through pleasure, because pleasure is like the best thing in life, according to Epicurus. So far so good, Epicureanism remains quite Epicurean. But that's when it all becomes tricky. Once this formula of pleasure is good was established, Epicurus started to analyze pleasure, and he was doing this in a very Socratic manner, comparable to what is done in Plato's dialogue Philebus. So the main idea goes like this: all pleasures have corresponding pains. The most commonly used example is drinking. If you drink a lot of wine, it is quite nice, you can get a lot of pleasure out of that. But if you're drinking too much, you can do things that may damage you. And even if you don't, you might have a really horrible hangover the next day. So you will pay for your pleasure. Now you can go and make a list of pleasures and possible consequences. And if your name is Epicurus, you'd want to minimize the amount of pain and probably come up with a list of simple pleasures that won't harm you. So Epicurus, this epitome of moderation, figured out that you'd better abstain from wine and drink only water. You'd better eat bread or other simple and easily obtainable food. You don't really need luxurious food or any luxurious belongings. You only get attached to it. You get wrong and harmful desires. Keep it simple. You probably should abstain from sex. Corresponding complications are too many. If you want to start a family, it is not a very good and not a very well-thought idea. You probably need some sort of communication with other people. And that's what friendship is for. Friendship is one of the best things in life. And don't feed your pride, don't chase fame, don't get involved in politics, don't draw attention. Live in obscurity. All you need is ataraxia, tranquility of your mind, and aponia, absence of pain. In the end, you will die, you will dissolve, and that's fine too. You won't feel any pain if you don't exist. That's a very short and simplified summary of Epicurean philosophy. But as you can see, it has almost nothing to do with the widespread misconception that Epicureanism is a straightforward hedonism that promotes overindulgence in sensual pleasures.